From Baton Rouge to Black Man to New Orleans and back again, I see my people stay acting like we the best. What happened? The point is I'm a rapping. You sign artists, what happened? You drop one, never rap again. And when you do it, bust a gas again. The signing bonus make you feel good. Then you swerve yourself with a real hood. Gonna stay local, that's small time. You can't lead us in it's all time. I spark them lighters, let it shine. Let them know this is all time. I spark them lighters, let it shine. Let them know this is all time.
Which is held by Minotaur, will be defended right here today in Denham Springs, Louisiana. He will be defending that title against none other than his stand the man Sweetan. Right here today. Stand out of the beat. All right. This is my favorite place to be because you guys are the loudest,
Denham Springs North Park Rec Center in beautiful Denham Springs, Louisiana, where Pro Wrestling 225 is back in town for full force. I'm your play-by-play man, Mr. Robert Sargent, the voice of Pro Wrestling 225, and here alongside me, as always, my color commentator extraordinaire, Nick Duquay.
It's always a pleasure to be here. I can't say it's always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Robert, but it is good to be here in Denham Springs and get some good 225 pro wrestling action. That's PW225. Let me go ahead and correct myself there.
Well, it's good that you've warmed up to Denham Springs a little bit at least. You say you're glad to be here this time. I don't recall you being so happy the first time around.
Well, the only reason is because they have a Jack in the Box here. But here we have the half-pint brawler Puppet the Psycho Dwarf. Let's go ahead and see what he's got to say.
Indeed.
You guys are great. It looks like a great crowd. High energy. There is a reason why they're coming out here. There's a reason. And everyone does. I can get to out of the world. I'm out of the world. All the way from Las Vegas to WWA. All the way up to Las Vegas with the TNA. And now I'm here right here live with you people. I'm honored.
Puppet, the half-pint brawler, not only a great midget performer, but also a very popular comedian up north, Nick.
Yep, he actually just headlined a comedy show in Henderson this past Friday.
Midgets are the true stars of this world. I don't just talk and talk. I walk the walk. I prove everything that I say. So let's do that. What does every star want in this world? Money, right? And how do they get money? They gotta be noticed. They gotta be looked at. Look at me, I'm a star. People do crazy things to stay a star. Crazy things. Have you ever seen a reality show called The Swan before? It's a reality show, about 16 episodes. They get about 16 contestants out there. And what these people do, they change their entire lives. They get like, oh, something, good job, good job.
That's something we should look into, Nick.
People do to win at this show, right?
Hey, the puppet here, he's small stature, huge laughter.
They open the curtain, roll out the red carpet, and say, look at me, take my picture.
He certainly isn't shy, that's for sure.
Every star wants to do that right now. I say screw that. Every Sunday morning, I come out to get my name paper. Hey, midget, can I get a picture? Leave me alone, it's a Sunday morning. Pictures, take a Sunday snack. Everybody wants a piece of my picture. It's okay. I used to get upset by this. I used to get upset by this as a child. Then I started thinking about this. I actually have an ultimate goal in life. How many people can say that? I have an ultimate goal in life. I've been doing it for 25 years. And I'm successful. I want to break down.
Gotta give him respect for that.
Indeed, Nick. Puppet, walking tall and carrying a big thick stick. Intended.
You're always talking about everybody's big stick around here. Is it because you're from Baton Rouge and the red stick?
Hey, that's exactly it, Nick. That's it.
Have you seen that in the last 10 years? He committed suicide, ladies and gentlemen. I shot him. You can't put him in jail. We're too cute. can't see my head though.
He's telling the truth, by the way, Nick. I did see that Barbie Corvette out back.
Exactly. Well, I'm glad to learn the difference between midgets versus dwarfs. That's clarified the issue for me.
That's easy, Nick. Dwarves, no Snow White.
What would you be, grumpy?
Everything is short. I'm going to give you all an education tonight. You might not want to remember this, but you'll remember it for the rest of your life. Alright? Everything's short. The war's up. Yes, we have the short arms, legs, and toes, right? We're the ones with the huge heads. The huge heads. Everybody goes, hey, puppet, it looks like you've been lifting some weights. Well, hell yeah. I've been lifting this head since I've been 3 years old. There's even a creation. Somebody saw me doing this one day. Oh yeah. What do you think it is? Bobbleheads. Tell me bobbleheads on me. Can you imagine the residuals of that? I should be a millionaire. I'm telling you, they take everything. We're the ones with the huge heads. But this is the key. Our torsos are normal size. What do I mean by that? Our torsos are normal size. Alright? Think about that. Remember, I don't just talk the talk. Alright? I walk the walk. I prove everything I say.
Guess we're getting a lesson in dwarf anatomy tonight.
I've got to say, Nick, I'm quite proud of you. Normally in this situation, I know that you have a book, especially full of short puns that you have out using.
Well, you gotta be PC nowadays.
Unless, of course, you're the half-time brawler, because he looks to be anything but PC.
Well, he's bringing in somebody from the audience.
Hold on. What are we doing? I am so honored. Hey. Let's keep this short. Let's keep this short. Whoa. I'm bored to death, and I know everyone else here is bored to death. Get out my ring, man. I don't know who you are. Get out.
And now arriving on the scene, none other than Michael White and the rest of the Revolution. They're here to break things up. I think they've just about had it with the half-pint brawler puppet.
I'm a celebrity. What is this all about? It takes two of you to take out a midget. You want a piece of this? You want a piece of this? That's the whole thing.
Well, the Revolution isn't known for playing nice.
Oh, and neither is Puppet. Right hand in the midsection, and he's got Rhett the threat now. Is he going to try and suplex this man? He got him out!
Wow, and the half-pint brawler, Puppet the Psycho Dwarf. I don't know what he's thinking there, getting into it with the Revolution.
Yes, his success was, pardon the pun, Nick, short-lived.
Nasty spill there.
Exactly. The same ones over here in Boston. This place is so hard that D.Lo Brown didn't want to show up to fight Rhett the Threat. Hey, shut up. Get out of here. Your time is over. The real stars are here. Let's go.
Michael White and the Revolution taking charge as they so often do here in PW225.
So D.Lo Brown didn't want to show up and fight the Southern MMA champion.
As much as I hate to admit it, he is right about that, Nick. D.Lo Brown not showing today to take on Rhett the Threat Thibodeau.
Well, I think D-Lo got caught wind of that footage of the ladder match that we had at Resurgence, and he didn't want any piece of Rhett the Threat Thibodeau.
Not often I agree with you, but in this case, you might just have a point there.
I don't know who's coming out here, but we need to get some action on because I don't have enough to get out here long. You shut up.
I'd agree with Michael White here there as far as let's get this action rolling. Pro Wrestling 225.
And now Michael White called out a new opponent for the Revolution, and I have no idea who it is yet, Nick, but perhaps Michael White should be a bit more careful about issuing opening challenges.
Well, we gotta have us a match here tonight. We were promised D'Lo Brown and Rhett Thibodeau, but D'Lo Brown, basically they should call him D'Lo Yellow because he was too scared to come here today to Denham Springs. So here we got Hunter Adams.
Probably one of the hottest young stars in Pro Wrestling 225 by now. He had his debut match the last time we were here in the North Park Rec Center. If you recall correctly, he gave one hell of a showing against New School Claypool before falling just a tad bit short.
It was very impressive. I will give him that. But he fell just short. Let's see what if he's gonna get him a title shot here tonight.
He might get a lot worse than that.
Our first contest here tonight is scheduled for 1 fall. And apparently it is a fatal 4-way match.
Wow, Rhett exiting the ring.
For the #1 contendership for the Southern States Championship.
Oh, goodness.
How about that?
From Detroit City, weighing in at 205 pounds, this is Hunter Adams.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting things kicked off with a bang here. A #1 contenders match for Rhett Thibodeau's Southern Heavyweight Championship.
And what an opportunity for Hunter Adams. And here we got Cody Hawkinz coming out. Cody's lost a lot of weight. He's in great shape right now. And he's ready to try and get a tag title, a #1 contender shot for the Southern Heavyweight Championship.
Rhett Thibodeau is indeed a marked man these days. It seems everybody wants a piece of that new Southern Heavyweight Championship. And up next, you're about to see 4 men in particular who have set their sights on it. Hunter Adams, Cody Hawkinz, and we've still got 2 competitors to go in this fatal 4-way.
And it looks like we've got somewhat of an alliance between Hunter Adams and the Revolution. It just shake all of their hands.
That was unexpected, I'll admit. I don't know what's going on there. Is he perhaps thinking about joining Michael White and the Revolution?
From Denham Springs, Louisiana, he weighed in at 705 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Clayton!
New School Clayton Cool arriving on the scene, and you can bet if there's one guy in there that wants a shot at Rhett Thibodeau, it's him. He's actually been friends in the past with Rhett Thibodeau. You'll recall he was in that great 5-star ladder match we had here in this same arena last time.
Based on a victory over Hunter Adams, he won that 5th spot in the ladder match.
And as you can see, he's really one up the fans these days, especially here in Denham Springs. That's just a little skip and a step away from his hometown of Denham Springs, Louisiana. New School Clayton Cool circling the ring, high-fiving all the fans, removing those sunglasses and stepping into the ring to get his shot at the Southern Heavyweight Championship.
What a field we have here for the #1 contendership for Rhett's Southern Heavyweight Championship.
You're not just whistling Dixie there, Nick. In any other arena in the world, this could be a main event. But you're getting it here as the... And now the final competitor here in the fatal 4-way. No introductions are necessary, really, but in case you're wondering, that is Mr. Robert Godsey. the big man himself. And now we've got all four competitors in the same ring ready to square off for a shot at the coveted Southern Heavyweight Championship. And you can bet all bets are off in this one. The standing room full of crowd on their feet, and the action is underway. Godsey and Hunter Adams mixing it up. Now Hunter Adams with the right hand, the new school Clayton putting the boots to him, but he probably shouldn't have turned his back to Robert Godsey. That didn't work out too well for him. And now he's found himself on the outside of the ring on that concrete floor. Big suplex by Robert Godsey. Taking new school Claypool down on the canvas.
We got some hardcore action here with the Fatal 4-Way match. There is no disqualification, so you can pretty much just about get away with whatever you want. We got some brawlers here in this match to do so.
You're right about that, Nick. Indeed, all bets are off. There's no disqualifications, no countouts. Every man can be in the ring at the same time, so you can expect hell to break loose.
Nice jawbreaker there by Clayton Poole.
Knee drop.
Hawkinz working on Adams on the outside.
Oh,
and a running knee to the face.
Meanwhile, inside the ring, fisherman suplex by New School, and he almost got Godsey.
Got him at 2.5.
Just like that, this one was almost over, and wouldn't it have been a strange sight indeed to see this one end so abruptly, but that's the way this sport works, Nick. You know that as well as I do. It can all end in just the blink of an eye.
Well, and Robert Godsey had a really big match at Resurgence where he won a triple threat match for the #1 contendership for the heavyweight title, and actually ended up losing to Minotaur at Raxmania.
And as you know, there's no shame in that, because so far we haven't seen anyone get even close to unseating the PW225 heavyweight champion Minotaur. Remember, he's the only man to hold that belt so far. He was the first champion, and he is the reigning champion, and as of yet, no one has taken that strap away from him.
Well, and we'll get the opportunity to see Minotaur later on tonight, too, in our main event.
Robert Godsey, working over Hunter Adams in the corner. While meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, New School Claypool is under attack from Cody Hawkinz. It's hard to keep up with all this action at one time, Nick, but we're going to do our best.
Here, and we've got Rhett Thibodeau walking around, taunting with the crowd.
Yes, indeed. If it wasn't bad enough that we've got all this action going on in the ring, these guys have to watch their back, because as you just stated, on the outside, the Southern Heavyweight Champion Rhett Thibodeau and the rest of the Revolution are just waiting to mop up the leftovers.
We just saw Cody Hawkinz get a 2 count on Clayton Poole, and Clayton Poole was able to grab the rope to make a 2 count.
Landing those furious fists in the corner now. New School whips Cody Hawkinz into the buckle and comes in after him for the big clothesline and works it right.
Yeah, it looked like a big old tornado coming through, an F5 tornado. Cody Hawkinz.
New School going for the pin. 1, 2, and a
Just a 2 count.
Exactly, 2 3/4, about as close as you can get without actually getting the W.
Hunter Adams pounding on Robert Godsey, but Godsey's not having it, and he gets him back.
I must say, Nick, I'm very glad we're not on the receiving end of those blows from Robert Godsey. I have a feeling that they feel nothing nice.
Well, knowing Robert Godsey, he probably had him a few pints of beer last night, so.
Exactly.
The Irishman.
Flying body press by New School Clayton. He's got Cody Hawkinz for 1, 2, and a goal.
And Hawkinz appeared to catch him, but I guess it was just too much force coming through with Clayton Poole.
Hawkinz has got to get himself together. That's about the 3rd or the 4th time in this match that he's almost lost it.
Once again, a fatal 4-way match for the #1 contender for the Southern Heavyweight title. This match was in place due to D'Lo Brown not showing up to face Rhett the Threat for the title.
Indeed, the winner of this match is going to get himself a shot at Rhett Thibodeau's Southern Heavyweight Championship tonight. There won't even be a wait on that one. You'll get to see that match up next. Nip up by Cody Hawkinz.
Look at the athleticism by Hawkinz.
Big elbow drop by Hawkinz on new school Clayton Cool. But I'm thinking maybe he should have gone for the cover there, Nick. What do you think?
Well, when you got all 4 men in the ring, we've talked about it before. You just got to isolate yourself, Robert, and you got to get some of these guys out of the ring.
Oh, the big man going up top for the Sweetan, but I do not believe he landed it.
Big spill here.
I suppose that's why they call them high-risk maneuvers, Nick, because you either get the high reward or you crash and burn.
Godsey doing the smart thing here, getting somebody out of the ring. Whoa, nice little roll up there by Hunter Adams.
Indeed, Hunter Adams showing you why he's one of the hottest new talents in Pro Wrestling 225 these days. You got to understand, this kid's only been in the professional wrestling business for a few months now, and he's in there holding his own against these bats. Flying body press in the corner.
Cody the Tornado Hawkinz.
He's got him up. Side suplex on the big man.
Suplex, big guy.
Oh. Once again, 2 3/4. It's a little amusing, Nick. It seems that poor Cody Hawkinz has been on the receiving end of almost every cover in this match.
Well, it's been a while since Cody's been in the ring here for Pro Wrestling 225. Might have to shake off a little bit of the ring rust.
As you also pointed out, he has been very hard at work dropping pounds, and that is a good thing. However, as you know, anybody that's ever been involved in amateur wrestling knows dropping a lot of weight all at once also takes a lot of energy out of you, so he might not have quite the full tank of gas that he's accustomed to having. Oh, nice move!
Oh, spinning neck breaker there by Cody Hawkinz, and he's really showing what he's got, that he wants a shot at that title.
Almost an RKO maneuver out of a fireman's carry, and now he's laying the boots to new school Clayton Cool with those savant kicks. New school takes him down, and now he's got both legs, and it looks like he's going
for a sharpshooter.
Yes, indeed. But he
didn't get all of it.
He couldn't quite get a hold of it, but he recovers so nicely. Oh, no.
And a big boot by Godsey takes Clayton Cool out.
Godsey putting all that weight down right on top of the back of Cody Hawkinz, and now he's going right to work on new school Clayton Cool.
Godsey needs to get one of these guys out of the ring, isolate his opponent, and get a pin here.
He's staying right on and give Robert Godsey credit. He's like a hungry bear right on top of his prey. He's refusing to get off the new school Clayton Cool. Into the DDT.
We see Hunter Adams and Cody Hawkinz right on the edge, getting right back in the match. Hawkinz on Adams.
Oh, into the ring post. And down goes Hunter Adams all the way to the concrete floor.
So, Robert, will you tell me, who do you think that Rhett wants to win this match?
Well, it's very hard to speculate what Rhett Thibodeau's thinking at any given moment on any given day, because the guy's about half a bubble off. But if I had to choose, I would probably say he'd love to get his hands on new school Clayton, just because they do have a history.
They certainly do have a history. In my opinion, I think he's probably going to go for his guy, Hunter Adams. It seems as though they made a deal before the match.
Texas Cloverleaf, but I think it's over. I think it's over, yeah.
And he tapped?
He tapped. Robert Godsey tapped.
Clayton Cool. Big match, Clayton Cool.
Indeed, they call him New School Clayton Cool, but his new moniker might not possibly be, as you said, Big Match Clayton Cool. Clayton Cool getting the submission victory over Robert Godsey with the Texas Cloverleaf, and now you know what that means, Nick. He's just earned himself a one-on-one contest with the Southern Heavyweight title. And there you go, it's still a good sportsmanship here.
All 4 men showed their resolve during that fatal 4-way match. but Claypool coming out on top.
Let's do it right here, Denham Springs, right here.
Claypool issuing the challenge here in Denham Springs.
It's on our time.
As I said before, New School Claypool wants his shot right now here in Denham Springs. But Michael White begs to differ.
Good old guys, green earth. Makes you think you come to me, you deserve a shot on my belt because you think you earned it. Way back, too far back. Mothers. Backyard, front yard, in between yards, all the yards, pound yards, all the yards. You think you can challenge the threat? You want a piece of this belt? Our time when we decide. So somebody of authority comes out telling me I have to defend this against you tonight. I want you at 100%, not 50%, not 25%.
That doesn't get us out of shot.
Take a number. You rate the line.
I would have to beg to differ, Nick. That had nothing to do with luck. When you beat 3 other men, it's got nothing to do with luck.
We got the rules.
But it
And the
appears,
Revolution having none of it.
exactly, it appears that the Revolution and Michael White.
If you're a coward and you don't want to admit that you're not a real champion, and you can put up your belt because that's what a real champion does. They put the belt on the line every night, regardless of what happened. And yeah, I had a match tonight, and it might be a little crazy one to take you on right now, but I'm going to do it in front of my home people. I'm not going to do it on blackmail, because these people pay hard money to see it the match tonight, and this is what they're going to see. Along with all the others that are going to happen. And the difference is, this was personal. So if you have to put your title belt on the line another night, that just shows what kind of champion you are. That's the word I remember.
It appears that New School Clayton Cool, quite a convincing talker, has indeed, the deal is done. They're going to have the match right now.
They're going at it right now.
Oh, big back body drop.
Right now we don't have a ref. Jordy coming in. And I believe this match has just been made official.
And what a coup it's going to be. Just imagine, Nick, if New School Clayton Cool, after just going through a brutal fatal 4-way match, just imagine if he could end up becoming the new Southern Heavyweight Champion right here tonight.
Well, and we saw that at Resurgence as well, as far as Clayton Cool wrestling 2 matches. So this guy's an Iron Man.
He is. He's used to it. You've got to think he might have just talked Rhett the Threat Thibodeau into the exact scenario that he wanted him to be in.
Well, if anybody knows Rhett the Threat Thibodeau, it's Clayton Cool. These two they have a big history together and a big rivalry between the two.
And it was almost over just that quick, Nick. That Northern Light suplex, he almost had Rhett Thibodeau right there. It was almost over that quick. Little thumb to the eye by Rhett the Threat.
That's all it takes is 3 seconds.
Now he's raking his eyes along the top rope, whips him into the turnbuckle, and here comes that big monster from the Bayou. Drop kick right to the chest.
Well, and we all know that Rhett the Threat wrestles with reckless abandonment.
Reckless abandonment is his middle name, Nick.
Actually, I think the Threat is his middle name. So correct yourself there, Robert.
Isn't that his nickname, Nick? No pun intended?
That's actually his nickname and middle name.
Well, excuse me, I stand corrected. Oh!
I've seen the birth certificate.
Clayton Poole going to work on Thibodeau, laying those right hands into him, and now he gives him a big back body drop.
And you just got to wonder how much gas Clayton Poole has left in his tank after that fatal four-way.
Well, as you said, if anyone's used to wrestling 2 matches in one night, it is new school Clayton Poole. He's a modern-day Ricky Steamboat. I mean, the guy can go all night and all day, and Rhett the Threat is finding that out the hard way right now.
Well, and Clayton Poole trying to draw on the inspiration from his home crowd. That's why he wanted to have this match tonight as opposed to in Plaquemine.
And you got to understand, Nick, I'm sure you probably know about this from speaking with Rhett the Threat earlier. You always talk with the guys in the back before the show. I'm sure he has got to be out of sorts a little bit because he expected tonight to be in the ring with D'Lo Brown. He scouted for D'Lo Brown.
That's true, but that's where you kind of run into the good luck that he's wrestled Clayton Poole hundreds of times.
That's true.
And so Rhett knows Clayton, and so I think that's why he was accepted the match.
Excellent point, Nick. Oh! There you see why it's so hard to take this man on, Rhett the Threat. He's just got such a...
unpredictable offense.
Exactly. Unorthodox moves that I really don't even know the name for, folks. I mean, that was some sort of gator roll-like suplex. This man's not only the Southern Heavyweight Champion, he's an innovator when it comes to in-ring maneuvers. He literally makes a new one every match you see him.
Body slam there.
Now on the outside of the ring, slingshot onto the top rope into a leg drop.
Fantastic move there by the Threat.
And Michael White looking very proud of himself on the outside. He almost looks like he did that maneuver, Nick. Give me a break.
Well, we did mention that Clayton Poole foregoed his match in Plaquemine for the Southern Heavyweight Championship and to have it tonight. But we will be live on October 28th in Plaquemine, Louisiana, where we're going to welcome Impact Wrestling's Robbie E. to Pro Wrestling 225. Tickets are on sale actually today.
Devastating neck breaker there. It is over. It is over.
That'll do it. Rhett the Threat over Clayton Poole.
A valiant attempt by new school Clayton Poole, but in the end, Rhett the Threat Thibodeau was just too much for him on this night.
Which goes to show you that Clayton Poole's not the smartest in the game. He should have waited to Plaquemine.
No, Nick, but at least the man's got heart. At least he left nothing out there in the ring. He gave it all.
Well, that'll only take you so far in life. Heart doesn't get you money. Heart doesn't give you championships.
Come on, Nick.
You gotta use your brain.
There's kids listening to this, Nick. Come on now.
The revolution fleeing here.
Oh, wait. There's no Clayton Poole turning the tide on that sneak attack by the Revolution, and now he's got his hands on that championship belt.
That's not his rightful property. He needs to give that up.
Oh, you know what they
You gotta earn that title.
Possession is 9/10 of the law, and right now, Clayton Poole has his hands on that strap, and he's offering, I think, to give it away to the fans. And now he's got it in the middle of the ring, just daring Michael White to come get it. I don't think Michael White really wants a piece of this little Clayton Poole.
Well, and I don't like the numbers here. We've got 3-on-1.
Yeah, that's the problem. New school Clayton Poole.
Just goes to show you that Clayton Poole hasn't been using his brain. He's been hit on the head one too many times. You might need to get checked for a concussion in the back.
You may be right about that, and he might have another concussion for him to look at very shortly. No, he's getting out of there. A wise move, if you ask me.
Smartest thing he's done all night.
You're just full of compliments tonight, aren't you, Nick?
Rhett the Threat retaining his Southern Heavyweight Championship here in Pro Wrestling 225. Definitely don't want to mess with this guy.
And there you see him in the ring, standing tall. He's your PW 225 Southern Heavyweight Champion, Rhett Thibodeau. I kind of already said that, Mike. White calling out an opponent for JTG. Even you have to admit, this kid is a genuine blue chip prospect in this business. Without a doubt, one of the hottest young stars today in PW225.
Oh, the potential is limitless.
What do you know? I got a compliment out of you.
But as of right now, he's a rookie, and he's got to earn his keep around here in Pro Wrestling 225.
Well, this should be a great one. We've got two of the best young stars in the business going mano-a-mano, one-on-one in the center of the ring.
Simon Phillips against JTG.
The Golden Boy getting these fans in Denham Springs on their feet, getting in behind them. JTG lands that shot to the midsection, sends him into ropes. Oh, Golden Boy puts on the brakes. And there goes JTG right over the top ropes.
Spilling over the top ropes.
Oh, through the middle.
Oh, and a high fly action. That's why the Golden Boy, Simon Phillips, is one of the crowd's favorites. This guy is athletic and a risk taker.
And a high flyer to boot. Here he goes, speaking of which.
Up on the top rope again.
He's very at home up there, Nick. Big body splash from the top.
Five-star frog splash.
And
just a 2 count.
Just a 2 count, you're correct.
JTG barely getting out of that one. Nice vertical neck breaker there.
That'll ruin your day real fast, Nick. Oh no, look at this. What is this? What is this? The Max just got in the way and he's already calling in the rest of his thugs to work this kid over. Come on, Rhett. Break it up.
The Revolution not having any of it.
Michael White and the Revolution laying the boots to this young man for absolutely no reason at all.
Simon Phillips is trying to show off, and they're going to put this guy, remind this guy he's a rookie.
Trying to show off? What are you talking about? The kid was in the middle of a match. And now I don't know what's happening.
What do we have here?
But things have certainly got dark here all of a sudden. That's some creepy music, Nick. And the Heathens, Michael White, Rhett the Threat Thibodeau, they don't seem to be worried one bit. So I have a feeling this isn't going to be good news for Simon Phillips. Oh no, I hope this isn't who I think it is. It is, it's the Nightmare. Nightmare Jeremiah. Wow. Look at this guy, Nick.
What a freak.
I wouldn't say that too loud if I were you. Wow. Look at the size of this man. I got news for you, Nick. If I were to choose which guy I'd rather bump into in a dark alley between this fellow and Pennywise the Clown, I might choose Pennywise the Clown.
Nightmare Jeremiah is going to give a bunch of kids in this arena just that. A bunch of nightmares tonight.
He's about to give Simon Phillips something else. Come on, somebody, get down here. Oh, yeah.
We got Mustang Mike.
Oh, yeah, thank goodness somebody's going to come out here and put an end to this. And it's none other than Mustang Mike, the NWA North American champion. Team Boom has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Rhett the Threat trying to hold back Nightmare Jeremiah, which I'm impressed anyone can hold that monster back.
Well, it's taken all of the Revolution to hold him back. But Mustang Mike, the NWA North American champion.
And look at this. As if things weren't chaotic enough, it's none other than PW225 General Manager Mike and Gracie.
You you know Daddy was over here too? I just flew in from Dallas, Texas. To stop your crap. Yeah. Since you want to start something, you can have something. You can have Jeremiah in a tag team match with his new girlfriend, JTM, against Simon Phillips and the North American NWA heavyweight champion, Mustang Mack.
Wow. Indeed, Nick, we've got ourselves yet another main event caliber match here just announced. And Mikey Gracie wasting no time and telling the referee to ring that bell. We've got ourselves a main event tag match here.
Well, and we've seen a war pretty much going on between Jeremiah and Nightmare Jeremiah and Mustang Mike over the last couple months.
Indeed, Nightmare Jeremiah, for those of you who don't know, is nothing more than a hired mercenary, Michael White, paying him off to injure, not even to defeat, to injure Mustang Mike.
And that's exactly what he's wanted to do, is put the pain, put the hurt to Mustang Mike. Nightmare Jeremiah comes from Blackwater, Mississippi, 6'2", 290 pounds.
He is indeed a towering monster of a man. And now these two big bulls locking up in the center of the ring. Nightmare looks like he's got the upper hand, pushes Mustang into the corner, but he misses that right hand. And now Mustang Mike going to work on Nightmare. Reversal. Into the corner goes Mustang Mike. And here comes Nightmare Jeremiah. Oh, but nobody's home. Rolls him up. One.
Just a one count. Nightmare not having any of that.
Oh. Big shoulder blocks into the corner. This man is just, I've never seen anything like him, Nick. A man that size, that's that agile, it's really scary.
Mustang Mike's gonna need to have the match of his dreams in order to take out the Nightmare.
And there's those funds we were talking about earlier. I knew you'd break him out sooner or later, Nick.
Just had to warm up a little bit.
Rams him head first into the turnbuckle. Mustang Mike better watch out. Here he comes. Oh, nobody home again. And it's
Beast.
Scoops him up. Body slam. Cross the elbow.
Still just a one count, not even phasing the Nightmare.
Wow. Big right hands by Mustang, and he makes the tag. In comes the Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy's got to be a little sore after that beatdown he just took from the Revolution. And I think he's rethinking those chops.
Kid, you better make the tag. Kid, honest. Nobody home. Big right hand by Mustang Mike. Another drop kick.
Nice kick by the Golden Boy.
High knee. Simon Phillips has got to keep this match moving fast, because you can bet if Nightmare catches him, this one could be over really quick.
Got to be at least 100 and 150 pound difference there between those two.
At least. Another one count. This is just scary. Scary, Nick. Nothing can keep this big monster down.
Blocking the suplex.
This man has got so much power. Look at that.
Jeremiah reverses it after a rib shot.
Mustang Mike's got to be wondering what in the hell is going on here, because he's landed his best punches. He's thrown everything he's got at this man, and the best he could get is a one count so far.
Mustang Mike getting the support of the crowd here.
He's got plenty of that, my friends. These fans love Mustang Mike. Big splash in the corner by JTG. Clothesline. Here he goes again, building up some momentum. Whoa, but he gets nothing but a big boot to the face.
Mustang Mike, a former NWA heavyweight champion.
Big body slam there. Mustang Mike going up to the second rope. Pulling out Team Boom. And he's going to put a little extra on his leg drop.
And jumped just in the nick of time.
Yeah, Nightmare Jeremiah stalking him on the ring apron. Count of 2, but it gets broken up.
Nightmare in to break it up. We got some good teamwork here between Golden Boy and Mustang.
You gotta admit, Nick, this is a dream team, no matter how you look at it. Mustang Mike, the Golden Boy, Simon Phillips. Who would have ever thought we'd see these two teaming up? You got one of the best young talents in the business, teaming up with one of the most established superstars in PW225.
Well, and that's exactly what Simon Phillips needs to do is, you know, get in with these veterans and learn kind of some of the ways that he can work his way up the ladder.
But just like that, JTG turns the tide. He's got Simon down on the canvas, and now he looks like he's going for a big fisherman suplex into the pinfall. Count of 2.
Nice fisherman suplex, dropping Simon Phillips right on his neck.
Uh-oh. Now this is where you do not want to be in a tag match. Especially.
That's what you got to do. You got to isolate him in the corner. Referee Jordy trying to break it up.
Big European uppercut into an Irish whip. And there's the tag. Oh no. Ooh.
Speaking of climbing the proverbial ladder, last in Resurgence we saw Simon Phillips have a great match in the ladder match for the Southern Heavyweight Championship. It came just short.
You're not just whistling Dixie there, Nick. He had such a great showing, as a matter of fact. When I checked out the PW225 YouTube page, as I do after every big show, we had so many fans on there just singing the praises of Simon Phillips. Big knee drop.
That was a couple months ago. He's got to focus on tonight. Right now, he is getting the worst of the end between the Nightmare and him.
He's probably having a lot of trouble focusing on anything at the moment, Nick, because he's getting bashed relentlessly by this huge monster of a man. Oh, goodness, he's got him up. Oh!
And these shots just don't even faze him.
Oh, man. Power slam into a sit-down position.
I think if he pins him right now, that's it, Robert.
He doesn't even want to pin him. That's the scary thing, Nick. It looks like he's contemplating whether or not he wants to literally devour him.
Just a 2 count. Nightmare not hooking the leg there.
Big right hand.
And the Golden Boy needs a tag here in the worst way.
Oh, you're right about that. He needs to get out of here now. Is he gonna? Oh, no.
As we mentioned, there's about a 150-pound weight difference there between those two.
Yeah, not the best decision in the world for this youngster to go for a body slam on this woolly mammoth in overalls. Goodness gracious. Look at those tattoos on him, Nick. I don't know whether to look at this man or try to read him.
Well, the Nightmare coming out of the backwoods of Blackwater, Mississippi. This guy is no joke.
You're absolutely right about that. There's nothing funny about this man.
He's showing his complete dominance. If he keeps on wrestling like this, you can't argue that he doesn't deserve a shot at the heavyweight title.
Now JTG locking in that chin lock on Simon Phillips, trying to wear him down, soften him up, so to speak. Simon Phillips slowly but surely fighting back, getting out of it, ducking under that clothesline, and he goes with, oh, nice!
That's the athleticism we talked about with the Golden Boy. He desperately needs to make a tag here.
And he makes that tag. Here comes Mustang Mike. Big clothesline. Big clothesline.
And another boom.
Well, he was cleaning house until just recently, and now the Nightmare putting it into that. Oh, wait, reversal. Mustang Mike moving out of the way, letting the big man's own momentum take him over that top rope onto the floor.
Nasty spill over the top.
Tag made. Beautiful teamwork here by Mustang Mike and Simon Phillips. Here comes try and hit him from that far away. Big frog splash! 1, 2, 3, that's all she
That's
wrote.
a 3 count. That was at least 15 feet that he had to jump there.
And here's your winners.
Fantastic action here in Denham Springs. Full force.
And Mustang!
The last time I saw someone fly like that, Nick, he had a lot of frequent flyer miles and he packed his luggage first.
And the sky is the limit for this rookie, the golden boy, Simon Phillips. I tell you what, Robert, you put him in the weight room a little bit, put on some pounds, this guy can make some moves in the industry.
What a match. What a treat these fans here in Denham Springs got. And we weren't even supposed to have this match, Nick. This is the kind of action you get if you come to a PW225 show.
And the Nightmare Jeremiah is not happy about it as he stalks ringside.
I think you should go give him an interview right now, Nick. What do you say?
I think I'll save that for later.
Again, here's your winners. Your North American heavyweight champion, Mustang Mack, and Simon!
Mustang Mack and Simon Phillips victorious here in this amazing tag team contest.
Let me tell you something, Michael White. Whatever your little clique is all about ain't gonna last here in 225. The last 2 times I've been here for Pro Wrestling 225, I was supposed to give the champion, Minotaur, to go against his belt. I'm fine with teaming with a young man who's trying to build his reputation here in Denham Springs. But this belt right here around my waist means more to me than anything else. But I will surely add your top man's belt to my waist. So all I can tell you is, the minute your man is tired of ducking and dodging me, he's next. One more thing. You know my favorite word. I want to hear it. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, PW225, give it up one more time for Mustang Mack. And the golden boy, Simon Phillips.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Stay tuned, G.
Ladies and gentlemen, PW225 fans, have you enjoyed the action here today at Denham Springs? How about it? You're such an amazing crowd, so we have such a treat for you. We're going to take a quick intermission. It's going to be a very short 10-minute intermission. We'd also like to let you know that you can go buy all of our PW225's tables, get an autograph, buy some of the merchandise, get a t-shirt. Also, I've been told by the owner of the company that we are going to begin pre-sale tickets for the next event. It's going to be October the 28th. It's Fright Night. It's going to be at the Copac Gym in Plaquemine, Louisiana. October the 28th. We're selling those tickets right now. You can go to the lobby and pick up your pre-order tickets, pre-sale tickets. And also, for a treat for you guys during intermission, you can also, I've asked Mr. Mustang Mack if he wouldn't like to stay here in the ring. Anyone that'd like to come get a picture, a photograph with Mustang Mack, $5 a picture, just come to the ring and see him, shake his hand, tell him how much you appreciate him and what he does in this area. So everybody make a line right here, pictures with Mustang Mack, $5. Also, we're going to start our intermission right now. Be back for PW225 action in 5, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
What's your point?
From Baton Rouge to Plaquemine to New Orleans and back again. I see my people straight acting like we the best. What happened? The point is I'm a rapping. You sign on this. What
How's it going, right?
Very good.
Thanks, brother.
Great match.
Was it?
Great match is.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in the action, and we've got a special guest here, new school Clayton Cool, joining us on here on the mic.
What's going on, fellas? So far, it's been a pretty action-packed event, if I must say so myself.
It has.
Oh, well, sorry, guys. I just couldn't get the job done. But I'm here to make an announcement. I just spoke with the guys in the back, the higher-ups. I'm getting my rematch October 28th. It will be myself versus Rhett the Threat for the Southern Championship.
Wow. You heard it first here, folks.
Well, he made a good point. He said he wanted me at 100%. He's going to get exactly what he wanted.
You know that old saying, be careful what you wish for. Rhett the Threat Thibodeau is going to get 100%.
Wait a minute, guys. What's this? What's this music playing?
Well, it looks like we got the Rockster here.
Oh, no.
The Rocket kind of having a gimmick crisis here.
I really don't have the words for this. I can try to be polite, but
Looks like Rockamania's running mild.
yes, it's definitely running mild. It's not spicy, it's not.
Rocket might have had too many to drink last night for that LSU game.
Yes, but I don't think it was alcohol he drank. Well, it appears that all the stress that the Rocket's been under has taken its toll.
I think he's taking one too many hit shots to the head. I can't explain this one, fellas.
But Clayton, going back to your match for the second time in a row, you pulled double duty by winning a match to get you into title contention. But tonight you just fell short against Rhett the Threat, although it was a great effort.
I just tried to give it everything I got. This is my hometown area. I thought I could do it with the fans behind me, but Rhett the Threat's no pushover. I'll give him that.
When you do have quite the history with each other, as we see the WildThing coming out here.
Yeah, speaking of hometown heroes, it's none other than the WildThing, Mike Boudreaux. Carrying his trademark baseball bat to the ring to take on the Rockets. The fans on their feet here in the Denham Springs North Park Rec Center. They love themselves some Mike Boudreaux.
When we saw the WildThing involved in that ladder match at Resurgence, and that baseball bat did come into play.
Oh, God.
I believe you took a couple of those baseball bat shots in the ladder match last time, right?
Well, it was every man for himself in that ladder match. And they hurt. Oh, God, do they hurt.
It's definitely a weapon that's not meant for the wrestling ring. We will see.
I'm still speechless over this whole Rocket Mania thing.
Did WildThing hit Rocket in the head with the bat at Resurgence? Do you recall that happening?
I don't think so, but it would explain so much at this point. But anyway, WildThing, Michael Boudreaux, going face to face right now with Rocket. Rocket hulking up. This is probably not going to end well for him. Black Whip takes him down just that fast. Oh, looks like he was trying to sink in that sharpshooter there. You know a little bit of something about that, don't you, New School?
Oh, yeah. I'm a master of submissions, that's for sure. That's where most of my study went in my training.
Mike Boudreaux getting these fans riled up. And meanwhile, on the outside, Rocket's taking his time getting back in there.
I want to hear what Nick has to say about the Rocket Mania stuff.
Flying body press to the outside. Oh! Mike Boudreaux ramming Rocket head first into that ring apron. Please enlighten us, New School. There are some fans who probably think that mat is a soft little mattress. You know, gives you a little bouncy action. Tell them what that thing really feels like when you get your head slammed into it.
Oh, it feels about as bad as getting slammed into a concrete wall, that's for sure. Yeah, there's padding all right, but I wouldn't exactly call it padding.
Big drop kick by Mike Boudreaux. He can really get up, and he's going to give Rocket another taste of it.
There's a reason they say don't try this at home, Mr. Tasman. I can tell you that.
You don't have to worry about me trying it. New School, it's not going to happen. This guy next to me, I can't vouch for him. He might try it.
Well, I tell you what, the Rocket, I think, just took a baseball bat shot to the head by himself.
Nick, do you have any inside information on what is going on with this Rocket maintenance stuff? I mean, I just saw Rocket in his street clothes, and next thing you know, he's the Hulkster.
Well, the last time I talked to Rocket, it seemed like he had kind of had a couple screws loose. Maybe that ladder match last go round at Resurgence, you know, he's still recovering from that. Oh, and maybe it's a bunch of kicks to the head.
I don't think he's going to recover from that very well.
Kick out at 2. Rocket had enough left to get out of that cover.
Oh, we did see the Rocket tear off his fake beard and everything, and he's getting down to business here.
About time. You have to take a man like the WildThing seriously, or I'm sure New School will tell you it won't last long in there if you don't take this seriously.
And regardless of Rocket's antics here tonight, at least he came out here alone to face him one-on-one, unlike Rhett the Threat.
That's true. Anytime you face Rhett the Threat, you got to worry about the Revolution being right behind him.
Nice European uppercut by the WildThing, and he's got Rocket trapped up there, and he's climbing up there to confront him, but now Rocket cutting him off at the pass.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, mercy, what is this? Little slingshot into a powerbomb.
Sunset flip powerbomb. It's one of his trademark maneuvers.
And I'll tell you what, Mike Boudreaux, the WildThing, is one of those that young talent that has really just unlimited potential ahead of him.
Oh, and a Vader bomb modified.
This one, action's hot and heavy, still going on in the center of the ring. WildThing getting whipped into that turnbuckle. Here comes the Rocket. Oh, but nobody's home.
Well, he must have been knocked for a loop. He should have seen that coming.
I guess that wasn't a heat-seeking Rocket there.
Well, the Rocket's no stranger to the ring. He's a former 18-time champion.
Self-proclaimed, I'm sure. You seen this? You seen what WildThing just did? He didn't need to do that. What's going on now? I thought he was supposed to be the big hero going for the low blow like that. But I guess he was giving them a receipt for all the dirty, cheap shots that the Rocket took earlier.
Nice kick by the Rocket.
It looks like he threw a drink in his face.
These fans paid their hard-earned money. If they want to throw drinks in faces, they can do that.
We've got to compliment you on your earlier motivationary speech, Clayton Cool. You managed to talk Rhett the Threat. He looked like initially he didn't want anything to do with the title shot against you tonight, but you managed to talk him into it. And my friend Nick here pointed out that you seem to be at your element wrestling 1, 2, 3 times in a night. That seems to be something you do better than anybody. So is it true that that was part of your strategy?
I know we just saw that hard kick.
Nice roundhouse
turnbuckle, but yeah, I just try to push myself as hard as I can. I know I'm not getting any younger. I gotta be the marathon man. I gotta go as long as I can possibly go. And I had something to prove out there tonight. Rhett the Threat, he doesn't need this help. I know this guy. I know his history. I know he's better than this. I don't understand why he wants to choose this path of having cronies backing him up, doing all the dirty work. I want to see if he can do it one-on-one.
I would say I know exactly what's going on in that department, New School, and it's called Michael White.
He's let Michael White get to his head. I thought he was smarter than that, but I guess he's taking one too many chair shots as well.
Well, you guys just need to stop because Rhett the Threat, he is a Southern heavyweight champion, and that's exactly why he's getting the help of the Revolution.
Well, he didn't exactly win it the right way.
There is no winning the right way. If you're the champion, you're the champion.
Oh, WildThing whipping the
And you used to know that. Well, you used to know that until you went and decided to, find your moral values about yourself, because you used to would take those low blows to get the title.
Well, somebody had to do it. Somebody had to stand up for these people, the fans of Pro Wrestling 225. If nobody else was going to do it, I had to do it. I've been here and I've been around long enough. It's time to give them a champion they can be proud of.
Okay, break it up, you guys. We've got great action going on in the center of the ring here.
Oh, you're right about that.
WildThing going in for a flying body press, but nobody's home. Rocket.
Oh, what a move.
That might be all she wrote, gentlemen.
DDT maneuver. 2. No.
I tell you what, I never saw Hollywood Hogan do that.
Not on his best day.
Maybe in Japan.
Not even there.
Don't count out WildThing.
The fans getting behind WildThing. Rocket scooping him up, getting him up higher. Is he trying to front? No, he's got him up into the...
He needs to stop trying to show off and concentrate. He needs to go for the W. He needs to go for the pin right now.
Rocket getting him up in that Samoan drop position, right into a gut buster, and now he's going for a submission maneuver. He's got the arm hooked and the leg, trying to just literally bend WildThing in half.
You better hope he doesn't get that leg on the rope. He's a little close. Wait a minute.
Oh.
And these two of the most athletic on the PW225 roster.
I would say the entire state of Louisiana, Nick.
Oh, I'd agree with you there.
Nice roll up. Nice reversal by WildThing. 1, 2.
And he's got his arm on the rope.
Oh, yes.
It's easy to make that mistake, I can tell you.
Nice call by Jordy, our referee, who's really been on his game tonight.
That's why it's so important to know where you are in the ring at all times.
Jacker.
Arm wrench by the Rocket, putting his foot down. Oh, nice. The WildThing might have a separated shoulder after that. Oh, look at that. Feet on the ropes. And the referee saw it. He's not an idiot.
So Clayton, being that you have Rhett the Threat for the Southern Heavyweight Championship on October 28th in Plaquemine, what are you going to do differently to try and take down Rhett the Threat this next time?
Well, I may have to go back to my roots. If he's going to play dirty, I might have to play dirty as well. I've done it many times before. I will do anything it takes to win that championship and get it off the waist of Rhett the Threat and out of the Michael White stable. That's the last thing they need is gold. They haven't earned it. They cheat. They take every shortcut they possibly can. So I guess I'm going to have to do the same thing, an eye for an eye.
Bronco Buster-like maneuver by the Rocketster.
But I will promise you this: I'm going to give it everything I got. But if he goes low blow, if he goes below the belt, I'm going to take it right back to him.
Two big right hands by WildThing. Comes off the ropes, oh, but he gets nothing but a mouthful of boot from Rocket.
The Rockster. The Rockster brother.
That's true, Nick. I'm sorry.
The big leg drop.
The Rockster misses the leg drop. And now WildThing turning the tide. Slingshot's back over to Rocket. Oh!
Right on the button.
He's going to need a good dentist. 1, 2.
And the foot on the rope.
Again, the foot on the ropes. That's the second time in this match Rocket's been saved by the bottom rope.
That just goes to show you his in-ring ability and the experience that the Rocket has.
But this also shows that WildThing, he's not going to quit. He's going to fight until he has no more breath left in his chest, his body. He's going to give it everything he's got.
Big back body drop over the top, but Rocket stays on that apron. Oh, nice! 1,
That might do it.
and that is all.
That's it.
What a showing from the WildThing.
The WildThing scoring a big win here tonight, taking down Rocket, or the Rockster, as he likes to be known as. I don't know if he's going to really keep that going. Didn't seem to work out too well for him tonight.
When you take on the WildThing, you can't take him lightly. You can't take it as a joke. You have to be in there focused and serious, because he will find a way to take you down. He's one of the best the state has to offer, and I regret. I just hope I don't have to face him anytime soon.
Well, the WildThing doing what he has to move up the ladder to possibly one day get a Southern Heavyweight Championship. And if you beat Rhett the Threat in Plaquemine, then this might be your future title contender.
I'm sure if we look at it on the replay, we'll see Rocket came slingshotting over that top rope. He thought he was going to get an offensive maneuver in, but all he got for his trouble was that RKO.
Wait a minute, guys. What's going to happen here?
The Rockster trying to get a handshake here from the WildThing.
I don't know if I'd really trust this.
I don't know.
The crowd urging him not to.
Well, look at that.
And some good sportsmanship by the Rockster.
That is surprising. I'll say that.
Love him or hate him, you got to give it to the Rocket for that one.
And the WildThing celebrating with the fans. What a showing by him here tonight at Pro Wrestling 225 Full Force.
I just came for what's mine, I want my title. I work my way to the top, and this is the life I chose.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall.
And here we go, folks. The first half of tonight's double main event. You'll recall this gentleman from our last show here in Denham Springs, no other than Gil the Thrill Gracie, former MMA champion, and as he would like to be called tonight, the Mad Dog Gil Gracie.
And he's accompanied by his manager, Big Ram.
Is going at 220 pounds. He is accompanied to the ring by Big Ram. This is the Mad Dog, Gracie.
The Big Ram appears to, oh my God, my ears.
Well, it's a party when the Mad Dog's in town. But I tell you what, he's got a tough opponent tonight.
Looks like Big Ram thinks he's guest starring on Miami Vice. And here comes someone who needs no introduction, none other than the Red Dog, Rodney Mack.
He weighed in today at 250 pounds.
And look at all the gold that he's coating with him.
This is one of the most decorated heavyweight champions of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Red Dog.
And the titles speak for themselves, Robert.
Yes, they do, Nick. He's literally covered from head to toe. And not only chain, but gold, ladies and gentlemen. And that's because, as you know, Red Dog Rodney Mack, a former WWF superstar, as well as an independent legend around these parts. And tonight he's going head to head with one of PW225's biggest names, Gil the Thrill Gracie, who again wants to be known tonight as the Mad Dog. I'm sure that's a shot at Rodney. Nick?
We got the Mad Dog versus the Red Dog. Rodney Mack's been doing this for a while now. Wrestles all over the country, all over the world. And he's got the titles to show it.
You've got to be in good shape, Nick, just to carry around all those gold belts that man has. Talk about a workout regimen.
Each one of those belts about 20, 25 pounds.
I guess for one night only, the North Park Rec Center here in Denham Springs, Louisiana has been transformed into the dog pound.
Well, no matter who you're rooting for, they're going to be rooting for a dog in this match.
Gil Gracie coming off his last showing here in Denham Springs, a great one at that. The man had one of the biggest victories of his career that night, and now here he is with a chance to build opponents if he can take down Rodney Mack.
Well, with two of these big dogs, you definitely can't be a pussy cat. And I can't wait for this one. This one's going to be a knockdown drag out.
You're right about that, Nick. I don't see this one having a lot of technical maneuvers attached to it. This is going to be one hell of a fight. As I touched on earlier, and as all you PW225 fans know, Gil Gracie, very talented in the mixed martial arts department. as well as professional wrestling. He's almost a double threat in that aspect.
And also married to future WWE Hall of Famer Jazz.
I think Rodney Mack is married to Jazz. I was talking about Gil Gracie, Nick.
Oh, okay. My fault, my fault.
Unless you know something I don't.
Speaking of which, Rodney Mack and Jazz is the NWA Women's Champion. But I tell you what, if I'm Gil Gracie, I'm not turning my back to the Red Dog, Rodney Mack.
No, indeed. If I were Gil Gracie, I would treat Rodney Mack just like an angry junkyard dog on a chain. Do not turn your back on him. Big ramp outside the ring, arguing with the fans as usual. Gil Mad Dog Gracie. Notice I put a little bit of quotation marks in that nickname. Barking at the fans, but as you can see, there's only one fan favorite here, and it's Rodney Mack.
Well, and this match is going to determine whose bark is bigger than their bite.
Nice one, Mack. That's why you get the big money to do color commentating.
You're damn right. Okay, Gil Gracie making a move here.
The guys sizing each other up. We know about this song and dance, Nick. The lock up in the center of the ring. Fireman's carried down to the mat.
Two big behemoths in the ring. These guys bring a lot of experience to the table. Why they're a part of our main event tonight here at Full Force, Pro Wrestling 225.
Indeed. A double main event tonight. We've got this one and still to come, of course. The Minotaur, the PW225 heavyweight champion of the world, squaring off against Sweetan. Can't wait for that one, but for the time being, we've got ourselves another showstopper here.
Battle of wills between these two huge men.
Both men jockeying for position in the corner. Red Dog getting the upper hand for now. Big ramp rooting on his man on the outside of the ring. Where did you even get a suit like that, Nick? Did he go back in time to 1985 to get that?
Well, he might have got it from Miami. Maybe took a trip over there, but he definitely does look like he should be serving a steak dinner or something somewhere.
Well, I'm certain he didn't get it from Miami recently, or it would be a little wet at the moment.
Or maybe it's a doctor's jacket. Who knows? These two still filling each other out in the ring.
This part of the match, as we know, very important. Just the competitors trying to feel each other out. To the best of my knowledge, this is the first time these two have ever met. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nick.
Well, Gracie doing whatever he can to try and get some leverage and get up early in this match.
Double
Mack gets him down.
Yep.
Then immediate kick out by the Mad Dog, Gil Gracie.
You know he's not the Mad Dog. He just wants to be called that just to rub it in with Rodney Mack.
Hey, if that's what he wants to be called, then I'm going to call him that. Gil Gracie, a former MMA champion, could take you and I down easily.
Well, that much is not debatable. Correct in that department. Big chop by Gil Gracie.
Now we're starting to see the action between these two. Gil Gracie up a little earlier. Got him in the corner.
Big ramp, rooting his man right now. He looks pretty happy with himself. Gracie, gets a kick right to the midsection. Big forearm. Another big forearm. Takes the skin right off his chest with that vicious chop.
Some stiff shots given by the big Red Dog, Rodney Mack.
You can hear the impact of those chops all the way here at our broadcast table, and let me assure you, ladies and gentlemen, it's nothing nice.
That's going to leave a mark.
Every single one of those has just got to knock every ounce of breath out of this man right now.
A nice return chop by Gracie.
Head to the turnbuckle, Gil Gracie. Starting to build a little offense here. Wait, maybe I spoke too soon.
Rodney Mack is just not having it.
Rodney Mack turning the tide now. Returning fire. A big chop of his own. Gil Gracie goes hard into that turnbuckle and then hits the ground. And Rodney Mack is in control, going for the cover.
Oh, 2 count.
I'm a little surprised, Nick. I don't know about you. I'm surprised at just how close he came to winning this match. Big shoulder block. And the dogs howling at the moon here tonight, or at the stadium lights, I should say.
Nice try there, Robert.
Well, you know, I'm not good at films like you, but I try.
Go ahead and leave those to me. That's what they pay me the big bucks for, as you said. I tell you what, though, this match, though, is for the proverbial rights to say you run the dog pound here in Pro Wrestling 225.
You're right. The winner of this will be the undisputed big dog, so to speak, of PW 225. Big Ram, I don't know if you want to pick a fight with the Red Dog.
And it looked like you gave him a little chop block right there. Took Rodney Mack's legs out.
Typical Gil Gracie there, taking advantage of a man with his back turned, clipping him, hitting him with a low blow in the kneecaps. I just don't understand why a guy with the talent of a Gil Gracie feels the need to come out here with a guy like Ramp, as he likes to be called. Why is he called Ramp anyway, Nick? You know this kind of stuff.
Because he makes the room bump.
Oh, God. Now, Gracie.
Looks like he almost had him in a guillotine chokehold.
This is where Gracie does his best work, ladies and gentlemen, down on that mat. That mixed martial arts training comes in very handy when you can get a guy down and really seize one of those body parts and start working it over.
Just working on Rodney Mack's left knee here.
You gotta hand it to Gil Gracie. He is many things, but he's not stupid. He hurt that knee and now he's going after it.
Well, and this is where Gracie excels, because with his MMA experience, he is a great mat fighter and knows tons of submissions, and he's using one right here on Rodney Mack. Mack able to get his shoulder up.
Big elbow drop down on the knee. Another one.
And that's what you got to do. You got to break down your opponent, get him on one leg, and take advantage of that.
Shades of the superstars of the past, like Ole Anderson, they were the best at isolating a body part and then just beating the living hell out of it until basically their competitor couldn't use it anymore. And then, hey, you got a man that can't use one of his limbs, you've got a pretty easy victim on your hands. Oh, come on, Brett.
And that's exactly why you see Big Ramp. He's the X Factor that helps out Gil Gracie.
Big Ramp, or should I say Tubbs, working over poor Red Dog on the outside when the man's helpless on the ring apron.
And Gracie, the master ring technician, had our referee Jordy completely distracted to let Big Ramp do his thing. Gracie now with the upper hand.
Or the upper foot, so to speak, laying the big boots down to Red Dog. But I gotta tell you, Red Dog doesn't seem to be very vulnerable in the head region. He's much like a Samoan in that aspect. I don't think these are really hurting him that much.
It almost seems like he's impervious to these shots.
Shades of the JYD. You didn't want to hit him in the head, and it's the same thing with this variety of dog. Headshots do little to stop him.
With that eye rake, that'll slow you down real quick.
That'll stop anyone. Can I thumb you in the eye real quick to test that theory?
You can't hit a guy with glasses there, Robert.
Another 2 count, but the Red Dog not ready to stay down at this point in the match. Big boot to the back.
Big Ramp taking off his jacket, looking like he's ready to go into the match.
I don't think he's ready to go into any match, Nick. Big right hand to the midsection by Red Dog. A second one. Let's go for 3, 4.
And Mack's got to get vertical here.
Fighting his way up. Big forearm.
Turning the tides. And a big clothesline.
Clothesline him right out of his boots. Elbow drop. The Red Dog building momentum here. looks like the Red Dog has finally got things going just the way he wants it.
And he just flung the Mad Dog Gil Gracie.
Oh, no.
There.
Turn around, Red Dog.
What do we got here?
The referee tied up. Red Dog's worried about Big Ramp. And look behind you, Red Dog. Look behind you.
And then we got Jazz out here. Oh, but Gil Gracie hits.
He hit
Rodney Mack with the title. One,
Don't let it in this way. Oh, come on.
Jazz coming out to take care of Big Ramp, but that distracted the referee. And Mad Dog Gil Gracie took one of Rodney Mack's titles and took him out.
This is highway robbery, Nick. Gil Gracie hit Red Dog right in the head with that championship belt. And the ref, he didn't even see it.
Well, that's why he's one of the smartest, most successful wrestlers in PW225. The Mad Dog Gil Gracie claiming his yard. The big dog in the fight.
The big dog. He didn't win this one fair and square, Nick.
A victory is a victory, whether you like it or not, Robert.
You see Jazz sending to the man in the ring. What's left of him anyway after he took that horrible shot to the head from that championship belt. As you pointed out earlier, Nick, those things aren't bone belts that you buy online. Those suckers weigh 20 pounds and they will do some damage.
Well, I know that we haven't seen the last of the Red Dog Rodney Mack. He will seek his revenge.
Come on, people, can we get someone out here to take care of the Red Dog? Where's the medical staff? First of all, the referees can't even keep an eye on the action. Now we've got nobody out here to take care of the Red Dog. Hopefully he's going to be okay, Nick.
Mack just kind of coming to, realizing what just happened.
The fans getting behind Rodney Mack, giving him a standing ovation, and if you ask me, Nick, he deserves it. He deserves it more than the winner tonight, in my book.
The fans showing their support here for the Red Dog, Rodney Mack.
Not the finish that we hoped for tonight, but a great match nonetheless.
Give it up for the Red Dog.
The Red Dog, Rodney Mack, and Jazz. Definitely some of the biggest names in the industry here.
He may not be walking out with the W, Nick, but he is walking out with his respect. He gave it all he had tonight, and if you ask me, he had the match well under control before Gil Gracie stooped to using that championship belt as a weapon.
And once again, Robert, I don't think we've seen the last of Rodney Mack here in Pro Wrestling 225.
No, indeed. And maybe, just maybe, neither has Gil Gracie.
for this one for a long time.
Yes, indeed, Nick. This is the one that everybody came to see. It's for the Pro Wrestling 225 World Heavyweight Championship. And here comes the challenger, none other than saying the man Sweetan. If anybody can take down this monster called Minotaur, it has to be this man, one of pro wrestling's biggest names here in the South.
And we did see Santa Sweetan in the #1 contender match for the heavyweight title back at Resurgence.
Sweetan climbing the turnbuckles and giving the fans what they want.
Tell you what, he's no spring chicken, but Santa Sweetan, he has definitely got the in-ring experience to bring to this heavyweight title bout.
That's right, the man has the experience, he has the size that it takes to compete with Minotaur, and he also has the fans behind him.
But I tell you what, this Minotaur is like something I've never seen before. Nobody's been able to lay a hand on him.
You're right, Nick. This man is the first ever PW225 World Heavyweight Champion and the reigning PW225 Heavyweight Champion. No one thus far has been able to even make a dent in this man's title reign.
Well, I tell you what, Minotaur is 6'5", 300 pounds. From parts unknown, this guy is a monster.
And it's got to be even more unnerving to his opponents that you can't even see the man's face. That mask hides everything, so you don't even know who you're in there with. This guy could literally be somebody that just got out of Angola a few months ago.
Well, from what I know, he wears the mask for a reason. He's got some scars on his face. This guy has been through some battles throughout his lifetime.
And as usual, Michael White accompanying him. The Minotaur that's being the crown jewel of Mike White Revolution's possession, so to speak. At least that's what he calls his men, possessions. One has to wonder how Michael White can keep all these guys in line. Just think about all the people that he's in control of right now. You've got Rhett the Threat Thibodeau. He's a loose cannon on any night of the week. You've got this monster, the Minotaur. You've got the Heathens. How does he keep all these people in line?
Dollar signs, man, dollar signs. We see the Minotaur, and when you got somebody like Michael White behind you, that's when you win titles. And it shows right now.
This is your main event. It is for the PW225 Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, Cody, out of Sacramento, California. He weighed in today at 275 pounds. This is Sweetan.
The #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. But he's got his work cut out for him tonight.
Boy, does he ever.
He weighed in this morning at 300 pounds. He hails from parts unknown. This is your reigning, defending, undisputed PW225 Heavyweight Champion,
Minotaur is a huge monster. He was successful in defending his title against Robert Godsey over at WrestleMania.
And that match was truly a sight to behold. As you know, Robert Godsey is not a small guy at all in his own right, but yet he was dwarfed by Minotaur in that match. Minotaur just smothered him out like a flame from a candle.
But as we said, this isn't Stan Sweetan's first rodeo. He's been in the ring with big guys like Minotaur before.
Speaking of which, he's trying to chop him down, a big man right now, throwing those right hands his way. Ducks through the clothesline. Boom! Big clothesline, but it didn't even drop that man off his feet, Nick.
Two clotheslines as hard as he can.
But still nothing. He's not getting anywhere with this big man. Boot to the knee. I've lost count of the amount of right hands he's landed so far, and he still hasn't taken this man off his feet.
Minotaur, the champion, still just countering. Oh, but that'll do it.
Down goes Minotaur finally for the first time.
Great athleticism shown by Stan Sweetan.
But I don't even know if that was a wise course of action by Stan the Man, because it looks like all he's done now is anger the Monster Minotaur.
Michael White trying to gather Minotaur's confidence, get his head together as he takes a walk around the ring.
I'll give Michael White one thing, Nick. He truly is a master motivator and manipulator. No one is better at motivating his men or talking his way in and out of trouble.
Master negotiator Michael White. You see why they pretty much hold just about all the titles here in Pro Wrestling 225.
Minotaur finally getting back in here. And now here comes Michael White up on the ring apron. I wouldn't do that, Stan. Stan trying to, just as planned, big boot right to the head.
Nice distraction there by Michael White.
Textbook distraction, Nick. That is vintage Michael White, so to speak. Still line for microphone.
And it just stacks the cards in Minotaur's favor.
Now the Monster Minotaur pulling Stan Sweetan back up to his feet just so he can knock him back down again with a brutal headbutt. Drops the big elbow. Only a one count though. Stan the Man not staying down for that. Oh, come on, Rhett, he's choking the life out of him. Get him off!
I'll tell you what, this Minotaur is psychotic. He wants to hurt you. You know, it's nothing about even just winning the match. The man wants to put you in pain. He's a complete monster.
Well said, Nick. This man, in the matches we've seen him participate in, he literally enjoys causing pain in other human beings. Retaining the title, sure, he wants to do that, I'm sure. God knows Michael White wants that as well, but this man's just as happy with just beating the living hell out of his opponents. Even the voice of this guy scares me, Nick. Oh.
That one, I think, even hurt Minotaur's hand a little bit.
I'll tell you one thing to people at home that are watching this on YouTube don't really get the benefit of, Nick, that the people here in the arena do. You really can't get an idea for how hard these shots are these men are dishing out for each other unless you're here in the building.
An array of chops by Stan Sweetan, but just being knocked right down with one shot by the Minotaur.
Exactly. If these people could only feel what we're feeling, the impact of these blows, I mean, just your basic elbow drop from the Minotaur has to just feel like a small BMW landing on your chest.
Michael White a little upset. He thought that was a slow 2 count. Majority our referee.
Oh, nice sidewalk slam by the big man, the Minotaur. This might be all 1, 2. Oh, he almost got him.
For being such a big guy, this guy is really athletic, and he's got an array of moves to take his opponents down, and he's done that so far with as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Indeed, he does. Now he's just got Stan the Man Sweetan caught in that neck vice. He's literally trying to pop his head right off his shoulder.
Twisting his spine around his neck. Stan Sweetan's gonna wake up with a crick in his neck tomorrow.
If he wakes up at all, Nick, because the way it's looking now, the Minotaur's trying to get an early jack-o'-lantern for Halloween in the form of Stan the Man Sweetan's head.
But I tell you what, Stan Sweetan might dress like he's pretty young, but he is somewhat of a vet, and so those muscles might not be what they used to be, and so he could end up definitely sore after this match tomorrow.
Michael White on the outside just gloating, literally posing for the fans. undoubtedly enjoying all the attention he's getting. And poor Stan Sweetan, I really don't know. Maybe the ref ought to think about stopping this. I mean, he can barely get to his feet. Oh! And then Minotaur hammers him back down.
Constant destruction by the champion.
Indeed. I mean, we haven't really even seen many competitors even come close to unseating this champion, the Minotaur. I mean,
instead of giving it everything he's got, it's
not enough.
He'll hit you with 5 shots, but Minotaur hits you with 1 and you're on the ground.
It's just not enough. Oh, he kicked out barely. I mean, God bless Stan Sweetan, but it just looks like he's just outmatched in this contest.
Minotaur complaining about the count again.
And you know, as the referee, you've got to feel for this kid. I mean, even he's got to be intimidated. Sure, he's the long order of PWTT5 here, but you've got to think he's got to be a little bit intimidated trying to bark orders to this guy, the Minotaur.
Well, Stan Sweetan doesn't want any kind of disqualification. The belt will only change hands via pinfall or submission.
Now the Minotaur is sinking in that bear hug. And I know what you people at home are thinking, oh, the bear hug, that's real devastating. Well, I got news for you. Once again, folks, you just cannot know how the amount of pain and suffering that hold can invoke when you're a guy the size of the Minotaur.
It's cutting off the circulation to your lungs. You can't even breathe when you're in that.
Exactly. It steals your breath away, in addition to literally readjusting your spine. Stan the man trying to summon some strength to fight his way out of this. And if he doesn't, this one could be over very short.
Tell you what a night we've had here at Pro Wrestling 225 Full Force.
You're right about that, Nick. I mean, already we've had enough action to literally fill up a card on its own before we even got to this main event.
It's almost like every match we've had tonight could be a main event any other wrestling organization.
Exactly. Stan the man still fighting, still holding on just a little bit.
I think Stan Sweetan is out.
He might be. I mean, he's literally hovering between consciousness and unconsciousness right now. Somewhere in the middle. As you said, it's not pretty. It's not glamorous, but trust me, oh my goodness.
Sidewalk slam from the bear hug. That might do it.
That might do it. That might be all, folks. No. Stan the man's still alive, barely.
Still just a 2 count. A lot of resolve shown by Stan Sweetan.
And now the Minotaur just literally toying with his opponent like a cat playing with a mouse before it decides to eat it. Just slapping it around on the canvas a little bit. I get the feeling Minotaur knows that he can end this literally anytime he wants right now, but he's just having fun.
Well, he's trying to put him away, but Stan Sweetan just keeps on kicking out.
Well, I'm sure the Minotaur doesn't mind. I mean, not only is he trying to retain his title, I'm sure he and Michael White are trying to send a message to anyone else that has any desire to step in the ring and take that title away from him. They're trying to send a message that this is what's going to happen to you if you dare get in there with the Minotaur.
Well, the Minotaur's got to be careful so he doesn't just get himself disqualified. Although he would retain the title.
He doesn't care, exactly, Nick, he doesn't care. A disqualification would suit him just fine. Oh, big elbow by Stan the man. And a second one. Turning the tide on the big man. 1 right hand, 2 right hands. 3, he's got him back in the corner. He's coming back to life. Irish whip, reversal. Double reversal, back the way he came.
Almost knocking out Jordy's ref. Oh, and there you go. Minotaur into the corner.
Oh, Stone Cold Stunner.
But a referee is down.
No referee to count the fall, but Stan the man doesn't seem to mind.
Sweetan going to the top.
He's going for the kill, ladies and gentlemen. He's up on that middle rope. If he lands this, he can win it all.
We could see a new heavyweight champion, but we have no referee.
He's on time. Come on, ref. Get up. 1, 2, 3. He would have been the new champion of the world.
And here comes the revolution.
The Heathens invading the ring. Nightmare Jeremiah. Rip the threat. Jimino, come on. This is a
locker room's emptying out. Here comes
Mustang Mike!
Mustang Mike.
Mike's in the building!
And the numbers have evened up a little bit.
Now we've got ourselves a fair fight. Let's see how these guys from the Revolution stack up now to the competition.
Things are just breaking down here
It's
in our
just
main
chaos.
event.
I have no idea what's even happening, people. I don't know the results of the match. WildThing up on top!
Oh my God!
WildThing, you make my heart sing! My DJ just took out the entire Revolution!
And Sweetan just gets Minotaur down in the ring.
Is this match still ongoing?
Oh, but here comes Gracie.
Gil the Thrill, what's he doing out here? Big right hand by Stan the Man. Oh no, the Minotaur's back up. How is he on his feet again? Oh no, not the choke slam. Don't do it!
Oh, and a choke slam, a brutal choke slam.
Stan the Man, Sweetan's body just folded in half like a broken accordion. And here goes
the Minotaur going to the second rope here. Oh, man.
Two, and I think, yes, that's it.
That's 300 pounds dropping on you right there from the middle rope.
This when it looked like Stan the Man Sweetan finally was going to put it into this Minotaur's final range. Then we get this.
And we see Mustang Mike and WildThing still trying to hold up a fight.
The battle's still ongoing. Here comes this okay Clayton. He's going after Rapid Threat Thibodeau. All hell is breaking loose here in Denham Springs. WildThing throws Rhett the Threat out of the ring. We need to get security out here now. Somebody, come on.
And Claypool going right at Rhett the Threat. We know that these two will be going at each other on October 28th in Plaquemine.
Here comes Mike Gracie. Please, God, get some order here, Mike. Stop these guys before somebody gets hurt. Everybody's been waiting for Mustang Mike, one-on-one with the Minotaur for the PW225 Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Well, if anybody can take down the Minotaur, it's former heavyweight NWA heavyweight champion, Mustang Mike.
That's NWA North American champion. Nick, do your homework.
American champion, definitely.
What an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, you certainly don't want to miss PW225 Fright Night now. You do not want to miss Mustang Mike finally getting his world championship opportunity against the Monster Minotaur.
And we got another fight breaking out here.
Break it down again. They can't
Yeah, Sweetan's got the steel chair.
They're not going to wait till Fright Night. They're beating the hell out of each other right now. WildThing leaving a shot on Rhett the Threat. This thing's breaking down. We need to get some more security out here right now.
This is just chaos out here.
see for tonight, Nick?
But we do see Minotaur and Rhett the Threat escape with their championship tonight. That's the main thing to take away from Full Force.
But will they be so lucky come Friday night? That's the question. Well, everybody, we're glad you could join us here for Pro Wrestling 225 Full Force, and we hope you'll join us next time. So for Mr. Robert Hatchett and
Nick Spookway, stay tuned for Fight Night on October 28th, where we're going to see Impact Wrestling's Robbie E to Pro Wrestling 225.
Indeed.